untapped resources. At sea, the British Navy remained unconquered, frustrating Napoleon's attempts to dominate trade. And in the east, Russia loomed, vast, harsh, and unyielding. The invasion of Russia. In 1812, Napoleon undertook his most ambitious campaign, the invasion of Russia. He marched with over 600,000 men, the largest European army ever assembled. But the Russians avoided direct confrontation, instead retreating and destroying resources as they went, leaving the French army exposed. When Napoleon finally reached Moscow, the city was ablaze, abandoned by its inhabitants. The winter arrived mercilessly, and hunger, frostbite, and constant ambushes decimated the Grande Armée. From an army of hundreds of thousands, only a shadow returned, marking the beginning of Napoleon's decline. The fall. Europe united against him. Defeat followed defeat. In 1814, Paris fell and Napoleon abdicated, exiled to the island of Elba. Yet he would not remain silent. In 1815 he escaped Elba, returning to France and rallying the army and populace. For 100 days he regained power, inspiring hope and fear alike. But at Waterloo his fate was sealed. Facing the Duke of Wellington and the Prussian army, Napoleon fought with determination, but rain, mud, and strategic errors doomed his forces. By nightfall, the empire he had built from the ground up was gone forever. Exiled once more, this time to St. Helena in the remote South Atlantic, Napoleon spent his final years under constant watch, writing memoirs, reflecting on his victories and defeats, and contemplating the legacy he would leave behind. Legacy. Napoleon Bonaparte died in 1821, far from France, far from the glory he once commanded. Yet his shadow endures. To some, he is a hero who spread the ideals of merit, law, and modernization. To others, he is a tyrant whose ambition drenched Europe in blood. One truth remains. Napoleon was more than a man. He was an idea of power, ambition, and destiny. He rose like a storm, reshaped the world, and fell, leaving behind a legend that time itself cannot erase.